Long ago, during the days when Israel was ruled by judges, there was a story that illustrated the darkness of those tumultuous times. A man from Bethlehem in the tribe of Judah decided to travel to the mountains of Ephraim in search of his concubine who had left him. This man, whose name was Levite, had hopes of reconciliation, but what awaited him was a journey full of dangers and tragedies. Well, in those days, there was no king in Israel. Everyone did what seemed right in their eyes. But his concubine left him, went to her father's house in Bethlehem of Judah, and stood there a few days, namely 4 months. And her husband arose, and went after her, to speak to her according to his heart, and to bring her again. And her young man and 2 donkeys went with him, and she took him to her father's house, and seeing him the girl's father, rejoiced in meeting the Levite. Judges 19:2-3. After being 4 months without his concubine, he decided to go get her at his father-in-law's house, along with his servant and 2 donkeys, because she had behaved improperly, but he decided to get her back. After spending 4 days eating and drinking at his father-in-law's house, they decided to return home. With the concubine by their side, they began the journey back home. However, they decided to spend the night in the town of Gibeah, which belonged to the tribe of Benjamin. While they were there, an old Gentile man invited them to stay at his house overnight. While they were there, the men of the city surrounded the house, demanding that the Levite be delivered to them. While they rejoiced, behold, the men of the city, wicked men, besieged the house and knocked at the door, spoke to the old man, the master of the house, saying, "Take out the man who entered your house, that we may know him." Judges 19 verse 22. The old man tried to convince the men of the city not to commit this wicked act by offering his virgin daughter and the concubine of the Levite as alternatives. Unfortunately, the men refused and took the concubine by force, subjecting her to terrible violence all night long. The next morning, the Levite found the concubine dead outside the house. Full of anger and sorrow, he took her body and cut it into 12 pieces, sending a piece to each tribe of Israel, as a terrible testimony of the depravity that had occurred in Gibeah. And when he came to his house, he took a cleaver, and took his concubine, and broke her with her bones into 12 parts, and he sent them by all the terms of Israel. And it came to pass that every one who saw it said, "This was never done, nor seen from the day that the children of Israel came up from the land of Egypt unto this day. Ponder this, consider, and speak." Judges 19:29-30. When the Levite told what had happened, the men of Israel went out to fight against Benjamin, and the men of Israel ordered the battle against them at the foot of Gibeah. And the children of Israel went up on the 3rd day against the children of Benjamin, and commanded the battle with Gibeah. And the Lord smote Benjamin before Israel, and they destroyed the children of Israel that day, 25,100 men of Benjamin, all who drew the sword. And all those who fell from Benjamin that day were 25,000 men who drew the sword, all of them valiant men. The story of Judges 19 is a dark and shocking account, illustrating the moral and spiritual decay that prevailed at that time in Israel. It shows how the absence of leadership and the lack of a king resulted in terrible acts and injustice. These landmark events are a reminder of the importance of having righteous leaders and the pursuit of morality in a society. And so we conclude our exploration of the intriguing chapter 19 of the book of Judges. This dark story, did you know the story of the Levite and his concubine? So we can reflect on these events, we are reminded of how God's lack of direction can lead to terrible and unjust actions. We would like to hear your opinion about this story, and share your thoughts. And if you like the content and want to continue exploring Bible stories and timeless messages, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming Bible stories. Thank you for watching and for being part of this journey of discovery and reflection. Until the next video, God bless.